Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a real and a fake pair of Nike Air Max Plus, which you may also know as Nike Tuned 1s or Nike TNs. I'll also be pointing out the differences between the two pairs so that if you're looking to purchase a pair for yourself, you can avoid buying a fake pair with the belief that they are actually a real pair. So with that said, let's start the video. So starting with the boxes, keeping the real one on the left and the fake one on the right, you'll notice that both of the boxes are the same print and design. However, the real box is slightly bigger than the fake box. Also, if we take a look at the size labels, there's a couple of things to look out for there. So the real one at the top here, you can see the size label is quite small on the side of the box. It doesn't take up much room really here, whereas the fake size label takes up over half of the box on the side here. Also on the real one, there's a barcode in the bottom right of the size label, which isn't present on the fake one. And there is a colorway here, so we're looking at the all black colorway, and it says black 3 times just here on the real pair, but on the fake pair it says all black/white instead. So those are a couple of things to look out for when checking on the box to see if it is a real or fake box. We actually open up the boxes now, starting with the real one. You'll see that inside the box the shoes are wrapped in this tissue paper, and also if we take a look at the inside lid, there is a printed stamp here which has some numbers on it. If I just close that and get the fake box now, you'll see that when I open the fake one, there's no tissue paper present, and also the shoes come with these socks here and some spare laces. If your shoes have any of these, then assume they're fake because no real pairs come with any of these extras. Also, there's no tissue paper in the box, just a bit of normal paper at the bottom. And if we look inside the lid, there is no stamp printed in it. So a couple of things to look out for there when opening the shoes up out of the box. So moving on to the shoes themselves, keeping the real pair on the left and the fake pair on the right. If we look at the insole on the shoe, you'll see that on the real one, it just has a Nike logo printed there next to the sticker. Whereas on the fake pair, it has Nike Air. It also doesn't have a sticker, but this could be removed obviously, so this isn't something to go by. The thing you're looking for here is just the text inside. So Nike on the real one, Nike Air on the fake one I've got here. If we now take a look at the sole of the shoe, you'll notice straight away that on the real pair there's 5 holes here, whereas on the fake one there's only 4. This pair here are a UK 9 and so are the fake pair. I know that if the shoes are a 9 or above, they should definitely have 5 holes. As far as I'm aware, there may be smaller sizes that do still have 4 holes. But basically, if your pair are a UK 9 or above and they only have 4 holes, then assume that they're fake. Also, in addition to that, you'll see that on the fake pair, the holes are filled in red on this colourway. Whereas on all real pairs, the holes will be filled in black instead on this colourway. So, real pair, 5 holes and filled in black. Fake pair, only 4 holes and filled in red. On top of that, some other things to look out for on the sole of the real pair is that it has a white sort of material here with 3 black parts going across it. This material is the same on the fake pair, but it isn't black on those 3 parts going across, it's just clear. So that's something to look out for. And also if we look at the middle of the shoe where the TN stamp is present, on the real pair, there's this sort of plastic with a textured sort of material underneath it. So sort of dotted material there just in the gaps, as you can see. This material is present on the fake pair as well, but it's smooth. It doesn't have that textured finish. So real pair on the left, fake pair on the right still. If I just put that up close. And also this runs down to the front of the shoe as well. So on the real pair, you'll see that there is 5 little gaps here in between the rest of the sole. And those 3 bits in the middle are white with black dots on. But on the one either side, it's all black. So that one there's all black. And the smaller one at the top is all black. On the fake one, however, you'll see that all 5 of those little gaps are the same. So they're all white with the black dots on. So just another thing to look out for there when checking the soles of the shoe to see if they're real or fake. Another clear giveaway is the air bubble. So if we look at the real one, you'll see that on the instep of the shoe, this bigger air bubble here has a red and yellow material inside. So 4 red dots there at the bottom and 4 yellow dots on top of it. This isn't on the outside part of the shoe, it's literally just on this inside part here, so that's where to look. If we look on the fake, however, it does have this same finish and part of the air bubble, but it has 4 red dots at the bottom and 4 green ones at the top. I don't know if you can see that in the light. I'll try to get that a bit clearer. So if we just put those side by side, this is what we're looking for. So it should be like this, like it is on the real one here. So red at the bottom, yellow at the top. And if it's like this fake pair with red at the bottom and green at the top, or any other colours, then assume that they're fake. If we look at the tongues of the shoe, you'll see that on the real one, it's slightly smaller than the fake one. So the fake one is a little bit wider. Also, just around the Nike Air logo, you'll see that on the real pair, it's a sort of reflective, shiny leather material. Whereas on the fake one, it has this leather material, but it's not shiny. So the finish of it and the size of it are a giveaway as to whether the pair is real or fake. The finish is also something that can be looked for on other parts of the shoe. So on the real one, you'll see that all of these black parts that run around the edge are a smooth material. So I'll just put those up to the light, all the way around the shoe. So we're just looking at these parts here. All of those are smooth in the finish. Whereas on the fake one, it looks a lot cheaper. They're a sort of dotted material. And yeah, they don't sort of come away from the shoe as much as they do on the real one. So on the real one, you can see that they're clearly stuck over the top of the meshy material. Whereas on the fake one here, it's all sort of all in one. It does come away slightly, but just not to the level it does on the real pair. And yeah, if you put it up in the light, you'll see that it's a real dotted finish, the same sort of finish as the mesh. Whereas on the real pair, these parts are completely smooth. If we take a look at the size labels inside both the shoes, you'll see that they are pretty much the same on both with what is printed on them. However, the only difference I can see is that on the real pair here, they say made in Indonesia, and on the fake pair, they say made in Vietnam. Other than that, they've copied more or less everything on there. The only thing I will say is in regards to the finish, you'll see that the size label in the middle has a slightly different material to the bit running around the edge of the size label. So there's just a difference when you get to the edge. It's a sort of similar material to the underneath of the tongue, but just in white. Whereas on the fake one, the whole size label is just one piece of material the whole way around. So no difference in the material that runs around the edge of the size label. So real one there on the left, fake one on the right. So one final thing to look at is the shape of the shoe from above. So you'll see on the real one, it looks a lot smoother. You can also see part of the midsole just popping out around the corner, only just, but just a small part of it. But yeah, basically it's a lot smoother in shape, whereas on the fake one, you'll see it's a lot bigger, a lot chunkier. And if we just put that there, you'll see that the midsole doesn't really poke out at all on the side like it does on the real one. So I know it's going to be hard if you've only got one pair in front of you and not two to compare them against, but basically the shape should look smooth like this, and you should see part of the midsole just popping out around the edge there. And if it looks really chunky like this and you can't see the midsole at all, then assume the pair is fake. Thanks for watching the video. And as you can see, there are quite a few differences between real and fake pairs of Nike Air Max Plus that you can look out for when checking if a pair is real or fake. If you do still have a pair and you are struggling to authenticate them, then please get in touch with me via the link in the description, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. If you could also please like and subscribe, then that would help me greatly, as it allows me to grow the channel and make more videos like this. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.